Welcome to The Explainer. I am so incredibly excited you're here today because honestly, we're going totally off the beaten path. Look, everyone, and I mean literally everyone, is talking about ChatGPT, Claude, and Midjourney. But while millions of people are crowding around the exact same handful of AI chatbots, arguing about which one is slightly smarter, a completely different layer of the internet has been quietly assembling itself. Today, our focus is moving way beyond the obvious. We're going to uncover the hidden layer of highly specific, mind-blowing AI tools that are genuinely transforming modern workflows in 2026. We are looking at the scrappy underdogs, the ones built by small teams that are actually doing the heavy lifting while you sleep. So, did you know some AI platforms are fundamentally changing how we use computers? Think about it. Which AI tool is quietly replacing traditional software right now? We're talking about legacy software, the platforms you've spent years learning how to navigate, the ones that take hours just to yield a decent result. Right now, there are hidden tools replacing all that tedious manual labor with instant automated generation. And what's the biggest AI productivity hack almost nobody talks about? See, we're so conditioned to think of AI as this chat window we have to open in a totally new tab. But the real power users, they've discovered the invisible automation layer, workflows that happen entirely in the background, making your life infinitely easier without you ever having to even hit enter on a prompt. So, as we go through this, I really want you to keep this question in the back of your mind. What hidden AI capability could transform your workflow? We're going to reveal some highly specific features that most users never discover, but that will absolutely give you a measurable, undeniable edge. Okay, let's dive into our first section, replacing your legacy software, the end of tedious interfaces. Think about the universal groans of modern work for a second. Spending 3 to 4 hours adjusting tiny boxes in PowerPoint, or painstakingly scrubbing through a video editing timeline just to cut out every single and ah? It's literally administrative labor dressed up as creative work. Now compare that to the new AI way. Imagine building a stunning presentation deck in 11 minutes using Gamma, or editing a video just by hitting delete on a text transcript in Descript. The difference in sheer time saved here is absolutely staggering. 8 seconds. Just 8 seconds. Remember wrestling with Microsoft Smart Art back in the day, trying to force weird shapes to align perfectly? Yeah, a tool called Napkin AI makes that look completely prehistoric. You can literally paste a messy 500-word brain dump into Napkin, and in exactly 8 seconds, it understands the hierarchy, identifies the relationships, and instantly transforms your text into a polished, color-coded diagram. No prompts needed, no manual design, just instant visual clarity. It's a game changer. And the magic totally continues with presentations and video. Gamma AI lets you just describe what you want, say, a pitch deck for a coffee startup, and it generates a structurally logical, beautifully designed interactive presentation in 60 seconds. You spend maybe 11 minutes tweaking it, and you're totally done. Then there's Descript. It transcribes your video, and you edit the actual video just by editing the text transcript. If you delete a sentence, that exact video clip just disappears. But honestly, the true jaw-dropper is Overdub. Did you know you can clone your voice with just 10 minutes of audio? So if you mispronounce a guest's name on a podcast, you just type the correct pronunciation into the transcript. It fixes the audio in your exact voice without you ever having to re-record a thing. Unreal. Moving right along to our next major shift, unspoken AI productivity hacks, the invisible automation layer. The smartest AI workflow isn't about adding more bots to your screen. It's about connecting tools so they work out of sight. Let's start with meetings. We have all been in a client Zoom call when a random bot avatar named Note Taker joins the room, right? It makes everyone visibly uncomfortable. It's the ultimate awkward third wheel. Well, Granola AI solves this beautifully. It acts as an invisible note taker, quietly listening in the background on your end, extracting clean, structured action items and decisions without ever announcing its presence to your clients. Which brings us to the single biggest bottleneck in AI right now. Tab juggling. You know the drill. Copying an email, pasting it into ChatGPT, asking for a nicer tone, copying the result, and pasting it back. It is exhausting. Keyshift AI removes that friction entirely by putting AI exactly wherever you're typing. You can call on AI directly inside Slack, your email client, or literally any document using a simple command palette. You can set up multi-step workflows to summarize, fix grammar, and draft a polite reply all in one single go, right where you are already working. And then we have the heavy lifters. We are officially moving from AI that just answers questions to AI that actually does the work. Lindy AI lets you build agents using plain language. They call it vibe coding, meaning you just describe the vibe of how you want the bot to act, and it figures out the code. Their autopilot feature actually gives your AI a virtual cloud computer. Picture this. You go to sleep, and your Lindy agent opens your email, downloads your invoices, logs into your accounting software, enters the data, and files the documents for you, all while you're snoring. Or take Gumloop. It's basically Zapier crossed with ChatGPT. It lets you drag and drop AI modes to automate massive research and data cleanup tasks without writing a single line of code.
All right, Section 3. Features you never discovered, hyperspecific AI magic. Which AI feature do most users never discover? The ones that don't try to be everything to everyone.
Sometimes tools do one very specific, very weird thing flawlessly. Goblin Tools, for example, has a cult following for a massive reason. If you struggle with executive function or you just get completely paralyzed by big tasks, its Magic To Do feature is an absolute lifesaver. You type in a vague, overwhelming task, like clean my apartment. Instead of giving you a generic checklist, it breaks it down into hyper-specific, microscopic, doable steps. Step 1, gather dishes from the living room. Step 2, load dishwasher. Step 3, wipe counters. It completely understands that sometimes our brains need a task broken into 47 tiny pieces before we can actually start. Small tool, incredibly sharp idea.
Next up, we have Fathom AI and 11 Labs. Now, Fathom isn't just another transcriber. The absolute killer feature here is its live click-to-clip ability. During a live Zoom call, when someone says something brilliant, you just click. Fathom instantly creates a time-stamped clip of that exact section, ready to share the literal second the meeting ends. No more scrubbing through hour-long recordings ever again. And 11 Labs, seamless multi-language auto-dubbing. If you create video content, you can auto-dub your stuff into 32 different languages. It preserves your original voice characteristics and instantly opens your content up to a truly global audience.
Okay, get ready for a rapid-fire drop of some incredible hidden gems. Need to fix a photo? Cleanup.pictures gives you one-click, flawless object removal. It actually understands sand texture and shadows to perfectly erase random tourists from your beach photos. Want custom audio? Suno AI generates complete studio-quality songs with vocals and lyrics from just a simple text prompt. Need viral content? Opus Clip automatically finds the absolute best moments in your long videos and turns them into captioned viral shorts. What about research? Did you know some AI tools can analyze documents, images, and audio all at once? Notebook LM from Google lets you upload your own documents, and it researches only those sources. No hallucinations, just your actual data. And finally, Arc Search. It summarizes whole websites instantly, giving you this clean, futuristic browsing experience completely free of information overload. So where is this all heading? The future of AI work, doing one specific thing flawlessly. We are way past the phase of just marveling that an AI can write a generic poem. The tools that will actually survive, the ones that will give you a real competitive advantage, are the ones laser-focused on specific bottlenecks. Napkin is brilliant at diagrams. Cleanup.pictures is flawless at removing objects. That singular focus is what makes them indispensable. The crucial takeaway here is a fundamental shift. We are moving from AI that answers questions to AI that does work. It's a shift from chatbots you have to constantly coax to actual AI agents and specialized platforms that execute complex, multi-step workflows. They are completely rewiring how modern work gets done, transforming hours of manual effort into just minutes of review. So, look at your own daily grind. Look at the tasks that make you sigh heavily and reach for another cup of coffee. The window of opportunity to use these hidden tools as a massive competitive advantage is wide open right now, but it definitely won't be forever. Stop doing the repetitive manual labor. So I'll leave you with this. Which hidden AI tool will you let take over your workflow tomorrow? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. I'll catch you next time.